and the National Association of Nigerian Students has joined other stakeholders to urge the House of Representatives to amend the Student Loan Act in order to allow any easy access by students who desire to apply for it. The national president of the association, Usman Barambu, made the call at the ongoing investigation on need to look into amending the Students' Loan Act in Abuja. Barambu says 2 years for the repayback of the loan as earlier captured by the existing act is too stringent, otherwise a 5-year plan will be more appropriate.
We have Section 7, subsection 2, that's the issue of board composition. There are some things that we want the Honorable House to look at it. Now, this student loan is mainly for us, the students. And in the constitution of that board, no student representative there. We demand that a NANS representative should be put in that board, so that at least anything that is happening, we will know that yes, this is where the money is going, this is how they are doing the things, this is how the repayment will go, and a lot of things. So we demand a representative of students to be put in that board. We equally demand that the SSA to the president on youth and students should be involved in that board composition.
And in his remarks, the Speaker of the House, Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, who was represented by the Deputy Speaker, Benjamin Kalu, says the summit is aimed at addressing the bottlenecks that has hindered students from accessing the loan over the years.
Recognition that one of the key barriers to accessing higher education is the high cost associated with tuition fees, accommodation, textbooks, and other educational expenses. Many talented and deserving students are unable to afford these costs, leading to a significant disparity in educational opportunities. As a result, we are witnessing a situation where only a privileged few can access quality education, while the majority struggle to make ends meet.
Student loans are an important aspect of modern education and financing around the world. It creates access to education for students who would otherwise be unable to afford higher education or unable to study professional courses needed for our scientific development, industrialization, technological advancements, and economic growth. For student loan schemes to be successful, they must be easy to access, easy to repay, and supported by flexible exit plans so as not to overburden our young citizens and stifle their development after graduation.
For the Registrar of the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, Professor Isaac Olayede, an amendment to the students' loan will represent a turning point in the history of higher education in Nigeria in the 21st century. Olayede tasked lawmakers to ensure the feasibility of the loan for it to cover other areas of challenges for students like accommodation, research, and others.
A significant turning point in the history of higher education in Nigeria in the 21st century. So, to facilitate the payment of their tuition fees, and then of course, providing education for all Nigerians, how do we see the capacity of the loan to cover a significant portion of students as well as create the enabling environment for them to repay the loan?
And Chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Mohammed Nami, assured that the service is committed to working with the Parliament on the students' loan project, as funding will be made available as soon as the mandate is given.